Your imagination is the key to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. Right now, in this very moment, you possess the most powerful tool in the universe, your mind. The ability to visualize, to create vivid mental images. It's not just a flight of fancy. It's the foundation of all human achievement. Today, we'll uncover the transformative power of your imagination and how it shapes your reality. Everything you see around you, from the chair you're sitting on to the device you're using to listen to this speech, began as a thought in someone's mind. That thought, that mental image, was the seed from which these physical realities grew. And just as others have used their imagination to create the world we live in, you too can harness this incredible power to shape your own life. But it's not enough to merely think about what you want. The secret lies in feeling it. When you combine vivid imagination with genuine emotion, you tap into a creative force that can move mountains. This is the essence of what I call feeling the secret. Imagine for a moment that you're holding a lemon. See its bright yellow skin, feel its waxy texture against your fingers. Now, bring it closer to your nose and inhale its fresh, citrusy scent. As you do this, notice how your mouth begins to water. Your body is responding as if you were actually holding a real lemon, even though it's all happening in your mind. This simple exercise demonstrates the power of your imagination to influence your physical reality. Your body doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. It responds to the mental image as if it were actually happening. This is the principle we'll be working with to transform your life. Now, let's apply this concept to your goals and desires. What is it that you truly want? A fulfilling career, a loving relationship, abundant wealth, whatever it is, I want you to create a mental scene that represents the fulfillment of your desire. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Example, if your goal is a successful career, visualize yourself in your ideal workplace. What does your office look like? Who are you interacting with? How does it feel to be respected and admired for your work? Don't just see these things, stand up. Feel them, feel the satisfaction of a job well done, the pride in your accomplishments, the excitement of new opportunities. As you create this mental scene, immerse yourself in it completely. Use all your senses. What do you say? What sounds do you hear? What textures can you feel? The more real you make it in your mind, the more powerful this exercise becomes. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They create these mental images, but they treat them as mere daydream or wishful thinking. They don't truly believe in the reality of what they're imagining. But I'm telling you, your imagination is not just a place to escape reality. It's the very workshop where reality is created. When you imagine something, you're not just entertaining yourself with pleasant fantasies. You're actually planting seed in the fertile soil of the universe. These seeds, nurtured by your belief and emotional investment, will grow into your future experiences. Think about it this way. Your subconscious mind is like a faithful servant. It doesn't question or argue. It simply accepts what you present to it as reality. When you vividly imagine something and feel the emotions associated with it, your subconscious mind accepts this as a... It then goes to work, day and night, to bring about circumstances that match this reality. This is why it's so crucial to guard your mental diet. Every thought, every mental image is a seed. Are you planting seeds of success, love, and abundance? Or are you unconsciously sowing seeds of failure, loneliness, and lack? The choice is yours, and it's a choice you're making every moment of every day. But don't worry if you've been unconsciously creating negative scenarios in your mind. The wonderful thing about your imagination is that you can start using it constructively right now. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. Your point of power is always in the present moment. Let's practice this right now. Close your eyes and think of something you desire. It could be anything: a new job, a healthier body, a harmonious relationship. Now, create a scene in your mind that implies this desire has already been fulfilled. See yourself living this reality. Feel the emotions you would feel if this were already true. For instance, if you desire financial abundance, see yourself looking at a bank statement with a balance that thrills you. Feel the sense of security, the excitement of possibilities, the freedom that comes with financial abundance. Make it real in your mind. As you do this, you might notice doubts creeping in. And your logical mind might say, but this isn't true. I don't have this money. This is where faith comes in. Faith is not believing despite evidence to the contrary. True faith is creating evidence where none existed before. Remember, everything in the physical world was once just a thought. The clothes you're wearing, the building you're in, all of these were once just ideas in someone's mind. Your current financial situation, your job, your relationships, these too were once just thoughts and feelings that you accepted as true. And you imagine your desired reality, you're not pretending or lying to yourself. You're actually engaging in the first step of creation. You're aligning your mind with the reality you wish to experience. And when you add feeling to this mental image, you supercharge its creative power. This is what I mean by feeling the secret. It's not enough to just visualize. You must feel it, feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude you would feel if your desire were already fulfilled. This feeling is the secret that brings your imagined reality into physical existence. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Neville, I've tried visualization before and it didn't work. If this is you, I want you to consider something. Did you truly feel it? Did you persist in your mental image even when external circumstances seem to contradict it? Most importantly, did you live from the state of wish fulfilled? Living from the state of wish fulfilled means behaving, thinking, and feeling as you would if your desire were already a reality. It's not about pretending or acting. It's about fully embracing the consciousness of already being who you want to be, having what you want. For example, if you're visualizing yourself as a successful business owner, how would that version of you think? How would they make decisions? How would they carry themselves? Start embodying these qualities now. Don't wait for external circumstances to change before you change your self-concept. And this might feel uncomfortable at first. Your old habits of thinking and feeling will resist this new state. But remember, discomfort is often a sign of growth. Embrace it. Push through it. The more you persist in this new state of consciousness, the more natural it will be. One powerful way to reinforce your new state of consciousness is through what I call mental conversations. Throughout your day, have imaginary conversations that align with your desire. If you're manifesting a promotion at work, imagine colleagues congratulating you. Hear their words of praise. Feel the pride and satisfaction of your achievement. These mental conversations serve two purposes. First, they help to make your imagined reality feel more concrete and believable to your subconscious mind. Second, they keep you focused on your desire throughout the day, preventing you from slipping back into old patterns of thought. Another powerful technique is revision. At the end of each day, review the events that occurred. If anything happened that doesn't align with your desired reality, revise it in your imagination. See it playing out the way you would have preferred. Feel the emotions associated with this revised scenario. This practice of revision does more than just make you feel better about your day. It actually rewrites your subconscious beliefs and expectations. Over time, you'll find that your days naturally begin to align more closely with your desires. Now, I want to address a common misconception about this work. Some people believe that if they visualize and feel their desire, they can then sit back and wait for it to magically appear. This is not how it works. The purpose of visualization and feeling is to change your consciousness, to align your thoughts and emotions with your desire. From this new state of consciousness, you will naturally take inspired action towards your goals. Like you were already the person you aspire to be. What actions would you take? How would you spend your time? What decisions would you make? As you live from the state of wish fulfilled, you'll find yourself naturally drawn to take actions that support your vision. This is not about forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's about aligning your actions with your desires in a way that feels natural and enjoyable. When you're truly living from the state of wish fulfilled, the right actions will feel inspirational rather than obligatory. Another important point to remember is that this work is not about controlling others or manipulating external circumstances. It's about changing yourself. As you change your consciousness, your perception of the world changes, and consequently, the world around you changes to match your new perception. This is why it's so important to focus on your own state of being rather than trying to change others. You might desire a loving relationship, for example. Instead of trying to change a specific person or make them love you, focus on embodying the state of being in a loving relationship. Feel the love, security, and joy you would feel. As you do this, you may find that either the person changes to match your new expectations or someone new enters your life who aligns with your vision. Remember, the outside world is a reflection of your inner world. Change your inner world and the outer must follow suit. This is not magical thinking. It's a fundamental law of consciousness. Now let's talk about persistence. Changing your habitual thoughts and feelings takes time and effort. You might not see results immediately, and this is where many people give up. But I urge you to persist. Your current reality is the result of your past thoughts and feelings. It may take time for your new thoughts and feelings to override the old. Think of it like steering a large ship. When you first turn the wheel, the ship doesn't immediately change course. It takes time for the new direction to manifest. But if you keep the wheel turned, eventually the entire ship will move in the new direction. Your consciousness works the same way. Keep it focused on your desire, and eventually your entire reality will shift. During this process, it's crucial to manage your mental diet. Just as you're careful about what you eat to maintain physical health, be mindful of what you feed your mind. Limit exposure to negative influences that contradict your desired reality. Surround yourself with people, books, and media that support and reinforce your vision. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or living in denial. It means choosing to focus on what you want to create rather than what you want to avoid. It's about being selective about where you place your attention and energy. One powerful way to maintain a positive mental diet is through affirmations. These are positive statements that reinforce your desired reality. For example, if you're working on financial abundance, you might use affirmations like "I am worthy of abundance" or "money flows to me easily and frequently." The key with affirmations is not just to repeat them mechanically, but to feel them. When you say your affirmation, pause and really feel the truth of it. Let the feeling permeate your entire being. This feeling is what impresses the affirmation upon your subconscious mind. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Cultivating a sense of gratitude aligns you with the frequency of abundance. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. This might seem counterintuitive when you're trying to manifest something new, but gratitude actually opens you up to receiving more each day. Take time to feel grateful for what you have. Even if your current circumstances aren't ideal, find things to appreciate. As you do this, you'll find that you naturally attract more things to be grateful for. It's a beautiful self-reinforcing cycle. Now, I want to address something that many people struggle with: the fear of disappointment. You might be hesitant to fully embrace your desire because you're afraid of being let down if it doesn't manifest. But I want you to consider this. By holding back, by not fully committing to your vision out of fear, you're actually creating the very disappointment you're trying to avoid. Remember, your imagination is creating your reality all the time, whether you're conscious of it or not. If you imagine disappointment and failure even as a way to protect yourself, you're actually increasing the likelihood of those outcomes. So why not imagine the best? Why not fully commit to your vision? This doesn't mean you won't face challenges or setbacks, but when you're fully aligned with your desire, you'll find that you have the strength and resourcefulness to overcome any obstacle. You'll see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Another common stumbling block is the how. Many people get caught up in trying to figure out exactly how their desire will manifest. But this is not your job. Your job is to hold the vision and feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The how will take care of itself. I think about it, and when you decide to drive to a destination, you don't worry about every turn and intersection along the way. You simply hold the end in mind, your destination, and trust that you'll find your way there. The same principle applies to manifesting your desire. Focus on the end result and trust that the path will reveal itself. This trust, this faith is crucial. It's not about blind belief, but about understanding the laws of consciousness. Just as you trust that the seed planted in the ground will grow into a plant, trust that the seed of your desire, planted in the fertile soil of your imagination and nurtured by your feeling, will grow into your reality. As you practice these principles, you'll begin to see evidence of their effectiveness in your life. Small synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, fortunate coincidences, these are all signs that your inner work is bearing fruit. Celebrate these manifestations, no matter how small. Your gratitude and excitement will fuel further growth. Remember, though, not to become attached to specific outcomes or timelines. The universe often has a way of delivering our desires in unexpected ways. Stay open and flexible. Trust that what manifests is always for your highest good, even if it doesn't look exactly like what you initially imagined. The role of divine timing. Sometimes our desires don't manifest immediately, and this can be for very good reasons. Perhaps we need to grow or learn certain lessons before we're ready to receive what we've asked for. Perhaps the timing isn't right for reasons we can't yet see. In these moments, it's important to maintain faith and continue living from the state of wish fulfilled. Trust that everything is working out perfectly, even if you can't see how right now. This trust, this surrender to divine timing, often opens the door for even greater manifestations than we initially imagined. As you continue this practice, you'll find that your ability to manifest becomes stronger and faster. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. you'll start to see the connection between your inner world and your outer reality more clearly. You'll become more conscious of your thoughts and feelings, and more deliberate in choosing them. This increased awareness brings with it a great responsibility. As you realize the power of your imagination, you'll understand the importance of using it wisely. Your thoughts and feelings are not just private mental events. They are creative forces shaping your reality and influencing the world around you. Use this power with love and compassion. Imagine not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all. As you elevate your own consciousness, you elevate the consciousness of those around you. Your positive vision and emotions ripple out into the world, creating positive change far beyond your immediate circumstance. This is the true power of feeling the secret. It's not just about manifesting material things, but about becoming a conscious creator of your life and a positive force in the world. It's about aligning yourself with the creative power of the universe and using that power to bring more love, joy, and abundance into the world. As we near the end of our time together, I want to emphasize the importance of consistency in this practice. Just as you wouldn't expect to get fit by going to the gym once, you can't expect to transform your life with a single visualization session. Make this a daily practice. Dedicate time each day to consciously creating your reality through imagination and feel. Start your day by setting your intention before you even get out of bed. Take a few moments to visualize your ideal day. Feel the emotions of living your desired reality. This sets the tone for your entire day and aligns your energy with your vision right throughout the day. Take short breaks to realign with your vision. These don't have to be long. Even a minute to a conscious visualization and feeling can make a big difference. Use idle moments, waiting in line, sitting in traffic as opportunities to reinforce your desired reality before you go to sleep at night. Review your day. Practice revision if needed, and then spend some time feeling gratitude for all the good in your life. As you drift off to sleep, hold the image and feeling of your desire for. Your subconscious mind is particularly receptive as you fall asleep, making this a powerful time for impressing your desires upon it. Remember, this is not just a technique or a tool. It's a way of life. It's about consciously creating your reality moment by moment, day by day. Its previous content remains, remember, this is not just a technique or a tool. It's a way of life. It's about consciously creating your reality moment by moment, day by day. It's about living from the state of the person you want to be, rather than the person you think you are based on past experience. As you integrate this practice into your daily life, you'll start to notice a shift in your perception. Things that used to bother you might no longer have the same impact. You'll find yourself naturally drawn to people and situations that align with your vision. You'll start to see opportunities where before you saw obstacles. This shift in perception is a true miracle of this work. It's not about manipulating external circumstances, but about changing your inner world. As your inner world changes, your outer world naturally follows suit. This is the law of consciousness in action. Now I want to address a question that often comes up. What if I don't know exactly what I want? This is a common concern, and it's perfectly okay. In fact, it can be an exciting place to be, full of potential and possibility. But if you're not sure what you want, you start by focusing on how you want to feel. Do you want to feel free, loved, successful, peaceful? Create scenes in your imagination that evoke these feelings. As you do this, you'll start to get clearer on what specific circumstances or achievements might bring about these feelings. Remember, the universe responds to your vibration, your emotional state, more than to your specific requests. By focusing on the feeling you want to experience, you open yourself up to receiving it in ways you might not have imagined. Another powerful practice is to imagine yourself as your ideal self. What qualities would your ideal self possess? How would they move through the world? How would they interact with others? Spend time each day embodying this ideal version of yourself in your imagination. Feel what it's like to be this person. As you do this consistently, you'll find yourself naturally growing into. Now let's talk about obstacles and setbacks. It's important to understand that challenges are a natural part of any growth process. When you encounter obstacles, don't see them as signs that your manifestation isn't working. Instead, see them as opportunities to strengthen your faith and refine your vision. How would my ideal self handle this situation? Then, in your imagination, see yourself dealing with the challenge successfully. Feel the confidence and capability of your ideal self. This not only helps you navigate the current situation more effectively, but it also reinforces your new self-concept. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to practice living from your desired state. It's easy to maintain a positive state when everything is going well. The real test and the real growth comes when you can maintain your desired state even in the face of apparent contradictions. As you continue this practice, you may find that your desires evolve. This is natural and good. As you grow and change, your vision for your life may shift. Don't be afraid to adjust your imaginings as your understanding of yourself and what you truly want deep. The role of self-reflection in this process. Regular self-reflection helps you stay aligned with your true desires and ensures that you're not just chasing after things you think you should want. Take time periodically to check in with yourself. Are your current goals and desires truly aligned with your values and your authentic self? How have you grown or changed since you set these goals? What new insights or experiences have you gained that might influence your desires? This self-reflection also helps you recognize and celebrate your progress. Often, we're so focused on where we want to go that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Take time to appreciate the changes you've already manifested in your life. This appreciation not only feels good, but it also reinforces your faith in the process and attracts more positive experiences. Now, I want to address something that many people struggle with, the idea that they're not worthy of their desires. This belief often stems from past experiences or societal conditioning. But I want you to understand this fundamental truth. Your worthiness is not something you need to earn or prove. It's your birthright as a creative being. The very fact that you can conceive of a desire means that you have the capacity to bring it into manifestation. The universe doesn't judge your worthiness. It simply responds to your consciousness. If you find yourself struggling with feelings of unworthiness, use your imagination to create a new self-concept. See yourself as worthy, loved, and deserving of all good things. Feel the relief and joy of knowing your inherent worth. As you do this consistently, you'll find these feelings of worthiness becoming more and more natural. Another common stumbling block is impatience. In our fast-paced world, we often expect instant results. But manifestation doesn't always work on our desired timeline. Just as a seed needs time to grow into a plant, your desires need time to manifest in the field. During this period of waiting, it's crucial to maintain your faith and continue living from the state of wish fulfillment. Think of this waiting period not as a test of your patience, but as a gestation period. Just as a mother doesn't doubt that her child is growing within her womb, even though she can't see it, trust that your desire is growing and developing, even if you can't yet see evidence of it. Use this waiting period productively. Continue to refine and enrich your mental scene. Explore different aspects of your desire. How will achieving this desire impact different areas of your life? How will it change your relationships, your daily routine, your sense of self? The more detailed and multifaceted your imagining becomes, the more real it feels and the more powerfully it impresses upon your subconscious mind. Remember, too, that manifestation is not always a linear process. Sometimes things might seem to be moving in the opposite direction of your desire. When this happens, it's easy to lose faith. But often, these apparent setbacks are actually setting the stage for your manifestation. Think of it like pulling back a bowstring. The arrow has to move backward before it can be launched forward. Similarly, sometimes things in your life need to shift or clear out to make way for your new reality. Trust the process, even if it doesn't look the way you expected. As you continue this practice, you may find that your manifestations start to occur more quickly and easily. This is because you're becoming more aligned with the creative power of the universe. You're learning to work with the laws of consciousness rather than against them. But remember, the goal is not just to manifest external things. The true goal is to become a conscious creator of your life. It's about aligning yourself with your higher self and living from a place of love, joy, and abundance. As you do this, you'll find that your desires naturally become more aligned with your highest good and the highest good of all. You'll start to desire not just for yourself, but for the betterment of the world around you. This is when your manifesting power really begins to shine. Imagine what the world could be if everyone understood and applied these principles. Imagine a world where people consciously create from a place of love and abundance rather than fear and lack. This is the potential of this world. It's not just about improving your individual life, but about raising the consciousness of the entire world. You have the power to be a beacon of light in the world. As you transform your own consciousness, you naturally influence those around you. Your joy, your peace, your abundance ripples out into the world, touching lives in ways you may never even know. This is why it's so important to persist in this practice, even when it feels challenging. Every time you choose love over fear, abundance over lack, possibility over limitation, you're not just changing your own life, you're changing the world. As we come to the close of our time together, I want to leave you with this final thought. You are a powerful, creative being. The life of your dreams is not something out there that you need to chase or struggle for. It's within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. Your imagination is the bridge between your current reality and your desired reality. Use it wisely. Use it lovingly. Use it consistently. Feel the secret of your desires fulfilled and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and unexpected. But remember, this is not a one-time event, but a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery. Embrace it with joy and excitement. Every day is a new opportunity to create, to grow, to become more of who you truly are. You have all the tools you need within you. I trust in your inner wisdom. Believe in the power of your imagination. Feel the reality of your desires, and most importantly, persist. Your persistence is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams. Go forth now, not as a seeker of your good, but as a conscious creator of your life. Feel the secret, live from the state of wish fulfilled, and watch as miracles unfold in your life. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can bring. Step into your power and create the life you've always dreamed of. It's your time. It's your moment. Embrace it fully and let your light shine bright. Thank you for your attention and your willingness to explore these powerful principles. May your journey be filled with joy, love, and endless possibilities. Remember, the power is within you. Use it wisely, use it lovingly, and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. Godspeed on your journey of creation and self-discovery. As we conclude our exploration of the power of imagination and feeling, I want to address a question that often arises. How do I maintain this practice in the face of daily challenges and distractions? Life, with its myriad demands and unexpected turns, can sometimes seem to pull us away from our inner work. But I want you to understand that this practice isn't separate from your daily life. It is your daily life. Every moment, every interaction, every challenge is an opportunity to apply these principles. When you wake up in the morning, before you engage with the outside world, take a moment to set your intention for the day. Feel yourself as the person you aspire to be. Carry this feeling with you as you go about your daily activities. When you interact with others, do so from the state of your wish fulfilled. If you find yourself faced with a situation that seems to contradict your desired reality, pause. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that external circumstances are just reflections of past thoughts and feelings. Then, consciously choose to react from the state of your wish fulfilled. How would the version of you who has already achieved your desire handle this situation? This consistent practice, this constant returning to the state of wish fulfilled, is what transforms your life. It's not about escaping reality, but about consciously creating your reality moment by moment. Remember, too, that this practice is not about perfection. There will be times when you slip back into old patterns of thought and feeling. When this happens, don't judge yourself. Simply notice it, and then gently bring yourself back to the state of wish fulfilled. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to live from this new state of consciousness. As you continue on this journey, you may find that your perspective on life begins to shift in profound ways. Things that once seemed important may lose their urgency. Challenges that once would have derailed you might now be seen as opportunities for growth and creation. You may also find that your relationships begin to transform. As you change your consciousness, you naturally begin to attract people and circumstances that align with your new state of being. Relationships that no longer serve your highest good may naturally fall away, making room for new connections that support and inspire you. This is the natural unfolding of your new reality. Trust in this process. Allow it to unfold in its own perfect timing. Your job is simply to maintain the state of wish fulfilled, to feel the secret of your desire already accomplished. As we bring this talk to a close, I want to leave you with one final thought. This work that we've discussed today, this practice of conscious creation through imagination and feeling, is not just a means to an end. It's not just about achieving specific goals or manifesting particular circumstances. At its core, this practice is about awakening to your true nature as a creative being. It's about recognizing the divine power within you and learning to express it in your daily life. As you master this practice, you'll find that the joy is not just in achieving your desires, but in the process of creation itself. Go forth with this knowledge. Use your imagination wisely and lovingly. Feel the secret of your desires fulfilled. And above all, persist in this practice. For as you do, you're not just changing your own life, you're contributing of consciousness in the world. Thank you for your attention and your willingness to explore these transformative ideas. May your journey be filled with joy, love, and endless creativity. Remember, the power to create the life of your dreams lies within you. Embrace it fully and watch as miracles unfold in your life.